Aquaman is an upcoming American superhero film based on the DC Comics character of the same name. It is intended to be the sixth installment in the DC Extended Universe. The film is directed by James Wan, with a screenplay by David Leslie Johnson, Johnson-McGoldrick and Will Beall, from a story by Wan, Beall, and Geoff Johns. It stars Jason Momoa as the title character, with Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, Dolph Lundgren, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Nicole Kidman in supporting roles. It is the third live-action theatrical film featuring the title character, following Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, and Justice League, 2017, and will be the first full-length feature film centered around the character. In Aquaman, Arthur Curry, the heir to the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, must step forward to lead his people and to be a hero to the world just as his brother, Orm, seeks to unite the Seven Kingdoms against the surface world. Aquaman is scheduled to be released in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures in Real D 3D, and IMAX 3D on December 21, 2018. Synopsis. Following the events of Justice League, Arthur Curry, the reluctant ruler of the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, is caught in a battle between surface dwellers that threaten his oceans and his own people, who are ready to lash out and invade the surface. Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Arthur Curry, the son of a human man and an Atlantean queen, Arthur is reluctant to claim his birthright as king of Atlantis, but faces danger from all sides. He can manipulate the tides, has superhuman strength, can communicate with sea life, and swim at supersonic speeds. Momoa reprises his role after his cameo in Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, and his major role in Justice League. Amber Heard as Mara. The daughter of the king of the undersea nation of Beall, Mara is a warrior who has been raised by Arthur's mother to be a worthy queen. She can communicate with other Atlanteans via telepathy and has hydrokinetic powers. Heard reprises her role after her small appearance in Justice League, which showed her first meeting with Arthur. In the comics, Mara becomes Arthur's wife and Queen of Atlantis. Willem Dafoe as Nuidus Vulko. Oscar-nominated actor Dafoe portrays a mainstay of Aquaman lore as Vulko, Arthur's chief counselor and mentor. In the comics, Vulko was against Arthur being left to live on the surface world as a child, before becoming one of his best friends. Dafoe had filmed scenes for Justice League, but these were cut, so his debut will be in this film. Temuera Morrison as Thomas Curry. Star Wars Jango Fett and Clones actor Morrison will portray Arthur's human father and lighthouse keeper, Thomas. In the comics, Thomas is traditionally the one who has raised Arthur since infancy, and the film will depict this. Dolph Lundgren as King Nereus of Beall. The iconic 1980s action star will appear as the ruler of the underwater nation of Beall, and is also Mara's father. In the comics, Nereus is a king of Beall but instead one that wants to wed Mara and is not her father, although Mara still originates from the nation. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as Black Manta. David Kane. Following his role in the hit The Greatest Showman, Abdul-Mateen II will portray one of Aquaman's best-known nemesis and one of the film's chief antagonists. Black Manta is a ruthless treasure hunter and a high-seas mercenary with a flair for creating deadly technological innovations. Over the years in the comics, Manta has changed his motivations various times, but his biggest moment would be his murder of Aquaman and Mara's baby, Arthur Curry. Randall Park is Dr. Stephen Shin. The star of the interview will portray a marine biologist and close friend of Thomas and Arthur, Curry. Park is also starring as a SHIELD agent in Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp film, so he's swinging both ways for Marvel and DC in 2018. In the comics, Shin was once responsible for revealing Aquaman to the general public. Patrick Wilson as Ocean Master Orm. The Watchmen star reunites with his Insidious director to portray the main antagonist of the film. Aquaman's half-brother, Orm, is the ruler of Atlantis and wants to unite with all of the undersea kingdoms to declare war on the surface world. Arthur's claim to the throne and relationship with Queen Atlanna is bound to cause conflict. In the comics, Orm has always been Arthur's stepbrother, but in some iterations he is entirely human, as he is Thomas Curry's son and not Atlanna's. Nicole Kidman as Queen Atlanna. The Oscar-winning Aussie star has taken on the regal role of Aquaman's mother and Queen of Atlantis, Atlanna. Being the mother of the film's hero and villain is bound to cause some dramatic conflict, but which side will she choose? Atlanna's role in the comics has changed over the years. In some she dies before Arthur ever meets her, and in others she appears in a supporting role.